Good evening and welcome to Weather Fans Live here on Sunday the 17th of December.
Yes, good evening,
It's
everybody.
myself and Paul this evening.
Yes, unfortunately, our other colleague is otherwise engaged in the COVID department, isn't she? Bless her. So,
Yeah,
sending
we're
all-
wishing the best of health to our Liz.
we do indeed. We do indeed. Yeah, so it's been a we've already got a comment by the look on it.
Yeah, I've got
It's
to have the
Liz.
banner.
Says, sorry, I've got COVID. Yes, sending you all the love and wishes, Liz. Sure, the rest of the community are as well. Yes,
bless her.
so we've got quite a bit on today. So we've got the UKV, we've got the run up to Christmas as well. We've also got an announcement to make as well, haven't we, Michael?
We have indeed. Oh,
so I'll
I've got
slot
to do.
over to you. Oh, look, that very festive and green. Doing it on the fly tonight, as always, with Weather Fans.
I was going to leave it till the Christmas special, but I thought I'll do it right now.
Yeah.
I'll change that green a bit later on in the week, I think.
Yeah, it's a week to Christmas Eve anyway, so why not?
Yeah.
So, yes, over to you, Michael, to make this announcement.
Thank you so much. So, we have got an announcement to make. Our Christmas show will be on Thursday, the 21st of December. And bear with me a second. Sorry, Liz. Yes, we're teaming up with Gav's Weather Vids on Thursday, the 21st from 7:30. And it will be a collaboration between ourselves and Gav. So that'll be from 7:30 on
Thursday.
On Thursday. Meant to put the banner up. That usually helps. Oh, my fingers have disappeared. There we go.
Michael's green screen's playing up. Yeah, we would. We were going to have gone, but gone a bit busy with other things. So it's just Gav. We might, we don't know. We might have Gordon in the comments. He might even pop on. We don't know yet. But yeah, we've got Gav from Gav's Weather Vids, the YouTube god of UK weather.
God bless him. He's been doing it for, I think, about 10, 11 years on YouTube. So check him out at Gav's Weather Vids on YouTube. Yep, I'm not sure it's still his website. I can't remember.
I can soon find out. Facebook. He's on Instagram. Probably on X as well.
But you won't find him on OnlyFans. No, Gav won't go that far.
Just having a look on.
And God bless Liz. Hopefully, I'll be well enough to show my face by then. So Liz, not feeling too well for the. Get my teeth in. Liz not feeling too well. She's under the weather with COVID. So, as mentioned at the start, we'll wish you the best of health.
Yeah.
And get us soon. And hello to Michael. Not myself.
On YouTube, yeah. Welcome, Michael. And yes, so shall we, on that note, talking about Christmas, the week leading up to Christmas, what's it going to be like? I can soon find out for you. I'll rock on over to the Weather Outlook, whose website I love to use because I find it a lot easier than the rest. Some Fairnet weather. There's also others available. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to go across to the UKV and also do that as well, Michael. And just let me know when I'm rocking.
Just to let people know as well, I obviously had connection problems last week where I kept disappearing. Hopefully, it's been sorted out now. I'm actually now connected straight into the Wi-Fi to the laptop itself, and which has allowed me to have this background as well. So fingers crossed, I should have no issues at all. So no more will you see a fridge sit behind me unless I do that.
Yeah, just erase everything. Right.
Oh yeah, I need to use the stream, don't I? That usually helps. So there we go, full screen.
Michael getting a bit giddy with himself as usual. Right, I'll take over. So yeah, just ignore the advert things there. Yes, so tonight I'm going to actually go and have a look to see if they've got their radar satellite. There we go. So obviously it's in black at the moment. I'm just going to change that.
Everyone think it was dark outside. Everyone switch your torches.
I know, weird, isn't it? You know, it's like how many days till 4 days to the shortest day. There's the infrared.
Depends how tall you are.
Well, that's true. But yeah, as you probably see, I'm just going to double check. Yeah, there we go. So as you can see there, I think it's a cold front. There's a bit of cold air behind this. As you can see there, a bit of a low. It's going to bring some colder, not cold, but you know, a little bit of a cool down from what we've had for the last couple of days, where temperatures have been around about 12, 13 degrees quite widely, even across Scotland, Northern England, Southern England, everywhere just been across the board between 10 and 13 degrees, which is quite unusual for December, for this time in December anyway. Used to seeing temperatures around about 5, 6, 7 degrees. But yeah, that's the current state of play. That cloud moving south. It may reinvigorate. We'll see in a minute on the UK.
I was going to say, on that image as well, you can see where the air's originating from if you follow it straight out into the tropical Atlantic.
Yeah, it's coming. Yeah, it's so like
down
on this edge is the southwesterly, and then you've got the air coming so like up behind it as well, but some coming out of, I would say, Greenland. Looks like it anyway. As we're going that way, I don't know. I'm just poor boy from a poor family. If you know that song, you know that song. Why am I going to that one? Sorry, guys. Galileo. That could have been the Galileo satellite. Well, it wasn't. It was the EUMETSAT one. Anyway, right.
It wasn't a satellite. It's me with a live pair of ladders.
Yeah, exactly. It's just me, you know. I'm just stood on the roof of my flats, just taking a picture. Anyways, let's get.
Where do you live? The Bloody Sharks?
Yes. Yeah, I live at the top of Emily Moor, somewhere like that, or actually maybe near that some Coldfield transmitter by you. That's quite a big thing, anyway. I'm talking radio now. That's a totally different thing for me. Anyway, that rain's moving south, mostly affecting the west.
Just to let you know, Gav's one of the visitors watching. Hi guys, can't stop as I'm heading out for an hour. But just dropping a to say hello and looking forward to stream with you on Thursday.
Peace and love, Gav.
Thank you so much, Gav. Hopefully I've got my connection problem sorted.
Well,
have a great
kind
stream.
of a dry run tonight. Anyways, so yeah, that rain's moving. That cloud that we saw on the earlier radar is moving south very slowly. Rain petering out behind it. Yeah, as you can see that it kind of gets stuck then across a line between the Wash and the Bristol Channel with, I think the air behind it, we'll find out in a minute. I'll actually look now, see where that wind's coming. Actually, no, it won't show, will it? Yeah, well, mean sea level. So the wind is coming in from south-southwesterly direction, or west-southwesterly even. Obviously, as it goes over the hills, quite windy. There is I think there's a yellow weather warning out for the wind for today. Gusts of 50 mile an hour possible on north-south routes like the A1, the M6, A19, places like that. Could have wind warnings. Anyways, and the M1 as well. Can't forget that. That goes north-south as well. So yeah, that wind coming in from, like I say, west-southwesterly direction. Temperatures at we'll go forward another couple of hours. So even there, look, quite widely double figures across most of the UK, except like the really high spots where even 5 or 6 degrees where they've got height. That's at 4 o'clock. Let's roll it forward to 7. There we go. So quite widely between 9 and 12 degrees at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, just before the sun rises. Obviously, it's actually supposed to be the coldest part. So let's have a look at the precipient cloud again. There we go. So drag that back down. Ooh. Anyway, getting distracted. Pull that forward. So we've got rain coming in from the west, mostly affecting Welsh mountains, across Lancashire. Could be some rain through the central belt as well. So at dinner time tomorrow, across Northern Ireland and Ireland Republic. That rain then reinvigorates as it moves across. Yep, actually seems to die a death as it hits the Pennines. Let's have a look at the temperatures for tomorrow. Maximum temperatures. There we go. Quite widely between, I would say, between 9 and 13. Might even squeeze a 14 somewhere to the east of high ground. Bit of a fern effect. Scotland, you can see the colder air there, look.
It's incredibly mild for this time of year. It just shows you how far south that wind's coming from.
I'm actually just going to have a quick look on Net Weather. They have the latest temperatures, don't they? See what the latest is with them. Right next to the router as well, and it's really slow. Let's have a look. Disagree. The latest temperature Arboyne in Scotland is 13.3 degrees. Even at the top of Cairngorm, it's 5.5. Then you've got Londonderry, 13 degrees, Inverness 13, Kinloss 13. So Scotland's rather warm at the moment. Apologies, I haven't got the thing up. Shall I share the tab, Michael, and show them the latest temperatures, just to show how incredibly mild it is? There we go. So
that's fine. I'm just munching away.
Yeah, don't mind Michael. He's just having his dinner. So they're the current maximum temperatures. This is just to show you how warm it is at the moment. And the majority of the warmest weather is actually across Scotland and into like Belfast there, 12 degrees, Arboyne 13.3. And we'll have a look at
you might be a good idea as well. Just have a look at the latest top to where you are. I'll show
I am, yeah, that's what I'm doing. Today's maximum temperature, 15 degrees at 11 o'clock at Tain Range. Now, I don't know if that's going to be a daily record or not. We'll have a look at that in a few moments. Leeming in North Yorkshire, 12.2 degrees. So it's been an incredibly mild day, especially across Scotland and Northern Ireland. So tomorrow could be equally as warm, I would say, but I would say the majority of it, let me just come back to this tab, the majority of it will be across England and Wales. Maybe, like I say, with a bit of fern effect, it could be just to the east of high ground, so some places in Yorkshire, Lincolnshire, Northumberland, into possibly like somewhere like Edinburgh, maybe, of the Southern Uplands, could get into the low teens anyway. Oh, we'll go back to the precipient cloud. There we go. So that rain moving. This is the cold front that's going to come down during the night, by the look on it. Dies a death, but as you can see behind it there's clearer air with some snow over higher ground. Sure this is on. Yeah, brilliant. And that colder air starts to move in, but in front of it quite a lot of rain during the early hours of Tuesday across Northern England, probably in a line from probably Newcastle southwards across to Carlisle. Could be some heavy rain mixed in there as that warmer air gets wedged out the way during Tuesday morning. As you can see there now, the cooler air is moving in with some snow over higher ground. This the last of the warm air. I don't know for this week, but we'll find out minimums. So, yeah, as you can see there's the last of the warmest air there. Look, 11, 12 degrees at 7 o'clock in the morning. Still remarkably mild. Could be a nighttime temperature record gone there. 5 and 6 across the higher ground where the cooler air is moving in. Scotland, ice ground obviously is going to be about between 0 and 2 with snow over the highest ground. So yeah, as I was saying, we have that cooler air moving in for Tuesday, mostly confined to the highest ground of Scotland for snow. And there we are, that last of the warmer air that's been around for the last 3-4 days now, moving away. And I'm just going to have a quick look at the 850s just to show you the cooler air. As you can see there, look, there's the last of that warmest air there, look. Not remarkably cold, but definitely chillier than the last few days. Maximum temperatures are between 5 and 8, maybe a 2 or 3 across the higher ground of Scotland, but quite widely into single figures on Tuesday. Excuse me. Right. Back to that. Clearly have one page open with precip and cloud and one with the temperatures, but that's just me. Anyway, let's have a look, see where this is going. Ooh. So all that's moving away for Tuesday, the last of the warm air down here. Let's drag it down here. So there's showers moving in on a kind of a northwesterly, I believe. Very brief northwesterly. Could be some prolonged snow across Scotland. No. So more rain moving through. That heralds, I believe, some more warmer air to come. Let's have a look at that. Minimums. So yeah, it's not remarkably cold at 6 o'clock on Wednesday morning. Pretty much where the daytime highs were, so would be quite cloudy. And I'll rock that fogs we've already got. Maybe into double digits to the east of high ground, maybe around the Bristol Channel. Just rock that forward. Just warmer air moving back again, as you can see. 9-10 degrees across Ireland. England and Wales the same, knocking on 11. This is at 3 in the morning on the 21st, well into double figures. Let's have a look at what the weather is like for that time in the morning. There we go, showers, cloud, quite Atlantic driven, I would say. They're at 6 o'clock on Thursday morning. We'll just pull that forward to 1500. Quite lively showers there, look. Organised bands of showers moving through.
Yes.
Maybe, I would say maybe even a rumble of thunder. I want to have a look at the Cape for that, maybe. It'll give us an idea. Let's have a look at the 850. first. So where them showers are, the air's quite cool. -2, 850 HPS, or about 15,000. I think 15,000 feet, not 15,000, sorry, 4,500. I think 500 is 15,000. So yeah, there's a cold, warm, and then really warm air down here. So I wouldn't be surprised if there were some thunderstorms there. Like I said, I'll have a look at the Cape just to satisfy my curiosity, and there is Cape available. But not at this time of the year, Cape isn't really valid, is it, Michael?
Nah, it's more something for like the spring and summer, really.
Yeah. So it's an indication. It's like one of the indications, and there is Cape available, but it's more to do with convective heat.
As you mentioned, it could be the odd rumble of thunder amongst the showers up there.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Wind gusts. Let's have a look at them. Ooh, quite windy there on Thursday even, with wind gusts of 70 mile an hour across the higher ground, 50 to 60 across western areas, even 80 mile an hour across the Highlands and Islands of Scotland and into the north of Ireland. So
it's definitely something to keep an eye on.
Yeah, definitely something to keep an eye on. I was saying this to Michael in the green room. The middle of the week looks quite windy. I'll just rock it forward. Yeah, it was through. So that's more for Thursday by the look of it, yeah. So there is wind available there on 50, maybe even 60 mile an hour across the higher ground with that westerly wind. Then the really strong winds as the air turns, I believe, more to the northwest. So look at the temperatures for 6 o'clock on Friday. And then I'll have a look at the precip and cloud as well. And then I'm going to merrily hand it over to Michael if he's finished his food.
Oh, yes.
Oh, gosh. -2, -3 across the Highlands of Scotland, 1 to 2 degrees through the central belt, through the North Pennines into northeast England, 3 to 5 degrees, northern England between 3 and 6, Ireland between 4 and 6, Republic 7 to 9 maybe, and then quite widely 5 and 6 degrees as we go into Christmas Eve, because it's 2 days before Christmas Eve. So on that note, Michael, I think I will pass this over to you.
Yes, thank you so much for that. Right, what I shall do now, I shall bring up the facts charts from the good old Met Office. This is a human interpretation of what's going on in the atmosphere right now and the forecast for the next few days. So what we've got here, why it's been settled, got let's try again with a H. High pressure sat across much of Central Europe at the moment. Quite a deep area of high pressure. And this is bringing our winds up all the way up from the tropics, down from like the Azores, really. Follow the lines in Texas, down from at least the Azores. Hence why it's so mild at the moment. And as Paul mentioned, with the Föhn effect, especially over the Welsh mountains and the Scottish mountains, the other side of those mountains there, you are getting the Föhn effect, why it's getting higher temperatures. And looking at the charts all week, it's been chopping and change of what's going to happen. Of like the charts were showing a bit of coldness coming down, but it was delaying it and they're modifying it to more of a westerly. So what we're going to have a look at now is see what the Met Office is showing for the next few days of if we do get any cold air. So this is actually bringing the cold front down across the country as from tomorrow. So we've got these trailing weather fronts coming down. We've still got high pressure towards the south. So further north you are, where you've got more chance of the rain and showers. For the south, you hold on to the drier conditions. That takes us through into midnight into Tuesday. We've got an area of we've got a weather front across the southern areas that could bring a band of some showery rain, perhaps some drizzle as well. High pressure slinking away down to the south. However, we've got another area of high pressure in the central Atlantic that's trying to nudge its way in behind this weather front. And with that, high pressure starts to build up from the southwest. Those weather fronts do actually cross the country into the southeast. That will remove the milder air. And if we follow the isobars right back, it takes us into the central Atlantic. So more northern Atlantic compared to what we've got at the minute, which is from the tropic Atlantic. But again, we've got another deep area of high pressure, 1,052 millibars centered over there. So what does the Met Office show from going forward? We've got another warm front coming into western areas. That would again produce more, some more rain for western areas. Let's bring that forward. Then with high pressure not quite over the top of us, we are seeing these weather fronts going over the top of this high pressure as this area of high pressure moves closer to the UK, but it's still allowing this westerly flow coming in. And what happens with this high pressure?
So that's remarkably deep as well, isn't it? Like 1,053 millibars.
Oh, yeah. I'm not surprised it's not far from a record for the Atlantic, actually.
Yeah, I think it's around near close to that anyway.
Unless it could be a December record. I'm not too sure about records. The record, for records for December. But what we're seeing here, obviously, we've got these weather fronts coming in as we bring up forward to 84 hours away. We've got to keep an eye on this area of a low pressure towards the south of Iceland. What the first signs is showing of this looks to me, looking at that could head to a northwest to southeasterly direction, head towards the southeast. In turn, this high pressure could start to migrate northwards up towards Greenland. So let's bring that forward to 120 hours.
I'd say it starts to reorientate. Yeah.
Yeah. The high pressure, unfortunately, hasn't moved towards the north. It's just still sitting there. Sometimes what you can do in these weather patterns, when these areas of low pressure head towards the southeast, sometimes this high pressure could actually head north towards Greenland and Iceland. But with this setup, it hasn't happened. But the air's coming more for northwesterly. But looking at that, I don't think it'd be too much of a cold direction. We'll have a look at the upper airs for the heading to Christmas.
There's a couple of troughs there coming in just across Iceland.
Yeah.
Which could indicate more colder air, I would say.
I think we just could run this through another 24 hours to see what happens, see if we get a perhaps direct northerly.
Yeah, we'll find out on the GFS.
Yeah, I was saying that we've got high pressure set towards Greenland there, so that's something maybe to keep an eye on. If that has become more established, will it kind of join forces with this deep area of high pressure around the Azores?
I'm thinking if that where them troughs are, if they come more down, that might squeeze the high, reorientate it, and squeeze it, like you said, and bring more of a northerly, hopefully, towards Christmas.
Just depends how strong this area of high pressure is sat over Greenland. If that starts to get stronger, then there's a good chance it could, as I said, join forces with this area of high pressure. Then potentially that high pressure could actually move up towards this other area of high pressure set over Greenland. So that's definitely something to keep an eye on. Let's have a look at the latest on the GFS to see what that's suggesting at the moment. As mentioned, heading into Christmas, around about Christmas Day, around about Christmas time, 23rd, 24th, 25th, it's been chopping and changing so much recently. It's been changing its mind more times than the government does.
It's changed more times than we've had prime ministers in the last year. Anyway, politics aside.
Yeah. So this is the 850 HPA. So we're looking at a slice of atmosphere which does not get influenced by land or sea. So this tells you what the what the air mass is like at is it 4,500 feet or 4,500 meters? The 850.
Sorry, Michael, I was just munching away there. I'm just having a look now, actually.
Is 850
to give an accurate thing? Like 850 is approximately 1,500 meters above sea level, according to the weather outlook.
1,500 meters.
1,500 meters. So that's about 5,000 feet.
So as you can see at the moment, sorry, I had a hiccup then. We've got the plus 10 isotherms set across England and Wales at this present time. If this is middle of summer, we'll be talking temperatures into probably the high 20s, wouldn't we? I think it's still munching away.
I would say so. Won't be far off. No, I'm good now.
So let's have a look. So what we're looking for during the next few days is what's tucked up here. You've got the area of high, get my teeth in, the other area of high pressure coming out of America at the moment. And what's ahead of this, what we need to keep an eye on. Obviously, the next few days, we expect to see this mild air start to slink away into the near continent. Then we expect to see more of these blues get closer to the UK. So let's have a look on this latest GFS run from lunchtime today. So you can see the cooler air starts to move in, especially towards the north. The air of high pressure is sinking away further south. The warm air is getting pushed further southeastwards as well. We're starting the air of high pressure coming from the Atlantic. And around the top of this, we're seeing much colder air. Getting the -5 isotherm into the north of Scotland. So let's carry on through this coming week. We'll start to see more of a northwesterly flow during Tuesday. The last of the milder air has now cleared from southern areas as we head through Tuesday. So really, tomorrow will be one more mild day. Then we'll turn a bit more cooler as we head into Tuesday. Bit of a northwesterly flow there. However, we've got a bit of mild air going over the top of this air of high pressure. So that'll be that warm front that's coming across into the northwest of Scotland and Ireland as well. Then just need to keep an eye on what's happening towards Greenland as that cold front starts to sink southwards or southeastwards. So let's run that through. Because some of the computer models during early part of this week will start to bring the colder air around about Wednesday, Thursday time, then turn it milder as we head just after Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
But they kept changing between the two, bringing that colder air in, making it last throughout the whole of Christmas. So let's see what the latest GFS run does on this. There's plenty of strong winds there for Thursday the 23rd.
Yeah, it was showing round about 60, 70, 80 mile an hour winds. In terms of gusts, especially over the higher ground.
So you can keep an eye on that, actually.
Yeah.
Potentially, if other models in agreement, maybe a named storm, or they might just have yellow woods out for Scotland.
Maybe the Norwegian Met might name that if we don't. So it'll be worth keeping an eye on tomorrow. See if it's still there. Then the Met might name it. Because it's looking quite widespread, is that wind.
Yeah, obviously the gradient between this area of high pressure towards the Azores and that low pressure just around about the Faroe Islands. And there's a huge pressure tip.
The +5 and the -5, there's quite a marked difference as well, where the zero line is. It's only like
So
about.
with that, we'll expect like
No.
maybe a score line, squally cold front to come through with that.
To be fair,
Well,
when I was looking just on the GFS, it was showing up organised bands of showers, wasn't it? So it'd be definitely one to watch as that wind turns.
So looking at that, with the -5 isotherm coming through, we've got also gale force northwesterly winds there. And if we follow these lines, we're heading straight up towards eastern side of Greenland on this.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm going to say that it's only like maybe 300 or 400 miles between.
Did the screen just go black then?
No.
Oh, for some reason on my screen, everything just went black for a second then.
All right. Yeah, so
It's still mine.
Say,
yeah, it's a bit odd.
The distance between the +5 and the -5 is really, really tight there. Maybe about 300 or 400 miles.
Yeah, I'm just looking. That's the 0 degree there. There's the +5 just there, isn't it?
Yeah, and then the -5 is just coming out of Scotland, so round about Carlisle, maybe down towards Blackpool. So yeah, just yeah, carry on, Michael. Sorry.
That's all right. No, it's not a problem. So what's the high pressure? Sorry, that low pressure heads towards not quite Denmark.
Norway, Sweden.
Yeah. I thought if that went down the North Sea, we'll have a similar thing to Storm Arwen from about 3 years ago, was it? Back in 2020 or 21?
21, I think it was. Was it? No, it was 2020, I think. No, 21. It was 21.
Because that day actually brought some widespread snow, like on the Sunday. I think it affected parts of the country on the Saturday and on the Sunday. I know we had snow because I actually moved into this house.
Yeah.
About a few days, and we had snow a few days later. Anyway, I'm digressing there.
Anyway, diverting away from
the 22nd, the latest GFS brings in a westerly flow. And let's see if any of this cold air starts to migrate towards the UK for Christmas. So let's have a look. So we're bringing back down the -5 isotherm into Scotland and Ireland. And what happens here? That -5 degree isotherm actually crosses the country. So any precipitation that falls from the sky, more than likely more of a chance of it to befall us snow.
Yes.
But do we keep that going? No, let's say with another storm forming out in the Atlantic there. So we're about to push another more warmer air from the southwest. But coming into that cold air, it's going to be a bit of a battleground, I would think.
It's even really, really marked like deviation in their isobars there as well. As it approaches, as it bumps into that cold air. Obviously, cold air is more dense. It's therefore a lot harder to shift. So probably why there's such a marked bump in the thing. But yeah, that could be a named storm there as well. Towards
not as cold air coming down. That low pressure sits just off the Norway in Norwegian Sea.
Yeah, but will it tap in?
Not quite, because we've got another area of high pressure just slinking towards our south again.
Yeah,
so definitely playing around with that. Let's have a look at the 6 o'clock run from this morning, see what that was doing, how quickly it was bringing in. So let's bring us through to Tuesday here. So there's that northwesterly with that front coming through the UK through Tuesday, bringing temps back down to more near normal.
Yeah, so it's flirting with the cold.
So there's that potential storm there. It's off the coast of Norway. Why does that bring that? That does actually take it in a very similar route to the latest run.
Yeah.
When that westerly flow again for Friday and Saturday, then we're seeing that cold air. It's like it's trying to move south.
So I mean, it's flirting really. Like it's wanting to get across, but the high pressure is stopping it because it's really, really like dense. The high pressure is really strong at the moment.
Yeah.
Let's stop. If it was a few isobars lower, the cold air would probably win, I would reckon. Maybe a lot more flatter for it to push onto, but yeah.
Definitely seems to be that seesaw effect where we're going to get. I think it's more of a typical westerly flow, really. You're going to get your warm and cold sectors coming through.
Yeah, I'm thinking that looks more like a displaced PV than cold air.
Look at that for New Year's Day.
For that,
that's one way to bring in the New Year.
New Year's Day, yeah. When was the last New Year's storm we had? Blimey heck. It's quite a while since we've had a proper named storm at New Year's. That's bringing in an overlay, is it? It's trying.
So let's have a look at the wind gusts actually for this. Then we'll go back to the latest run. Then we'll go through the snow potential. So let's have a look at the wind gusts on this. You need to keep an eye on, especially just before Christmas and New Year. So let's quickly run through this. We've got maybe 30 to 40 mile per hour wind gusts through tomorrow. And winds will be much lighter once that cold front comes through on Tuesday. A bit windy in the northeast of Scotland. I think it's when we're going to Wednesday to Thursday where the winds will start to pick up. So there we are. There's the reds. So we're looking at probably gale force to severe gales. And probably hitting 80 to maybe 90 miles an hour for northern Scotland. Those winds gusting to 50 to 60 mile per hour for much of northern UK. So I think potentially that could be a named storm. We'll see how widespread the impact would be. We look back at what the Irish Met named last weekend, 2 named storms. This looks more widespread and impactful.
Yeah, I'm just going to look up the name for it. Excuse me.
So it's a bit gusty there through Saturday the 23rd on the 6 o'clock run. So we've got an active cold front, maybe, weather front, maybe like a squall front coming through.
There'll be Storm Gerrit, if the Met Office name it. Gerrit, Gerrit or Gerrit.
I think it might be Dutch.
Yeah, if the Dutch name it, then.
Well, I mean, like it's Dutch, I think it's a Dutch name, not like.
Yeah, because we're under the Dutch Met as well as Met Aaron. Just have a look on the Met Office website.
So this is the wind gust through into Christmas Day itself. Winds will literally drop, but no hardly any wind at all around actually, until probably very late in the day on the 6 o'clock run. It'll start picking up. And another, looks like cold front coming through. Some gusty winds in between them, Christmas no man's land. And I think it was coming into New Year's Day where potentially we could see maybe another storm coming up. Not quite that severe, to be honest, showing maybe 40, 50 mile per hour. So it would just be like a normal layer of deep low pressure relief, nothing too significant. While we're on this run, let's have a look at the snow potential. So this is the precipitation type, low resolution from the GFS from this morning. So anything that come up green is your sleetiness, and anything that comes up like your pinky reds will be your snow. So quickly run through this, nothing to show, apart from perhaps Scotland, Scottish Highlands. Let's have a look from about Saturday the 23rd, obviously showing perhaps some snow showers for Scotland there. Mostly over high ground. Then here we are for Christmas Day, midnight Christmas Day. And perhaps showing a bit of sleetiness there, maybe for Dartmoor down the southwest on Christmas morning. But still about a week away. A lot could change between then. And I've got this rain coming in towards Boxing Day. So in fact, nothing really shown too much in the way of snow there. Go back to the latest run of the GFS from today. And this is from lunchtime. Let's bring it forward through to Wednesday, or Thursday, in fact. So perhaps some snow showers affecting the Scottish mountains there on Friday. Let's bring it up a little bit so it's more central. So again, any showers will take the high ground of Scotland into the North Pennines. But I don't think this was coupling the cold air down before warmer air trying to come up again from the southwest, I think, of Christmas. So some wintry showers affecting parts of the western coast there on Christmas Eve. And we're now at midnight on Christmas Day south, still showing one or two wintry showers there affecting parts of northwest England to Scotland. And to have a white Christmas, the definition of a white Christmas is one flake of snow between midnight on the 25th through to 23:59 on the 25th. If snow falls between those times, it's classed as a white Christmas, even if it's just one flake of snow. So as we head through the morning on the 25th, still showing some perhaps wintry showers affecting northwestern areas in Scotland, but it's not a strong signal there at all.
No.
But nothing significant really. So it looks like you're not going to see too much away snow. If you want my honest opinion,
highest ground.
If you want my honest opinion, I really think, is that the right one? Yeah. Me personally, if you want white Christmas, I don't think we will. I think we mainly look a more flat westerly, really. Any snow probably for high ground of Scotland, maybe north of Wales, but I'm really, my heart's telling me that there's not going to be widespread snow. It's just possibly going to be high ground Scotland, maybe the Pennines.
Yeah, if we're looking at the very highest Pennines, like the Northern Pennines, Cheviots, Southern Uplands, into the Cairngorms, maybe Snowdonia, or whatever they call it nowadays. Yeah, I'm with Michael, really. The highest ground is going to be where you're going to see the snow on Christmas Day, if you see any snow on Christmas Day.
It's just, yeah, it's not.
It's not, like you say, it's not giving out a really strong signal for snow, for like lower levels anyway.
It's been triple and changing all week, but looking
level?
at now this close about a week away, I'm just not.
What's the snow level on the net weather for that day?
So with the latest run, let's put it on this screen right now. Just bring down the banner. Snow depth will come with that. So we'll just put it back onto the full. Yeah. Oh, it is on the full screen.
Yes.
So the numbers in red is I think it's meters. It's actually the meters of the 0 degree freezing level, 0 degree. Anything? Got from blank there.
So you've got the snow depth.
The lower the heights, the lower the ground. So that will fall from the sky will be of snow. So let's bring that through to the 23rd there.
Yeah, hang on. There we go.
So anything under 900 meters there towards northern Scotland, that's where more potential there of the high ground. So we're looking at anything under 600 meters really. If anything up the ground, you're probably looking at least 150, really.
Nothing over northern England showing anyway.
No, the Greens is where predicted snow. Obviously, with this far ahead, it's not reliable.
I was going to say, about 10 centimetres
snow across the Scottish Highlands.
Yeah, you got Southern Uplands. Maybe on Christmas Eve, the very tops of the Pennines, like the real, places like Ingleborough, Whernside, you know, the really highest peaks of the Pennines might, and I say might in inverted commas, see some snow. But that's Boxing Day and 500 metres.
Yeah,
Pushing the
if you want to
Atlantic.
see snow, it'll look in your freezer or perhaps head towards
Yeah.
northwest Scotland at this stage.
Yeah. That's I'm with you on that one. Maybe across Snowdonia, but
yeah, coming into Boxing Day there might be a bit over the Peak District there.
Yeah.
But then again, we're still too far ahead. But
It'd be very
my heart's
transient.
telling me we're not going to see any snow apart from the very highest ground.
No. It could all still change on.
Yeah, I was just about to say from Wednesday onward there could be another pattern change.
Yeah, with everyone, it's
happen.
Always interesting to see what the pub run says. But the pub run's been very on form with the 12 o'clock runs. It's not like throwing out anything silly at the moment. It's actually behaving itself. It's keeping off the booze.
Yeah. That's an idea. Let's have a look at the ECMWE. What am I saying? ECMWF. Let's have a look at the graphs there. Let's go back. I know it's my nearest city, but it's going more central at the minute. Let's have a run towards West Midlands, central the UK for now.
Yeah, why not?
2 meters temperature. So any cold there.
Flipping out.
Wow.
That's scatter, that is.
That's what you call a scatter. Obviously, this is where we are now. We've got the milder air in charge then coming through tomorrow into Tuesday. A bit of a dip there. When that cold front comes through, then turn milder again. And again, just shows you uncertainty really going forward with all the
control is all over. I'm just looking for the mean, so where the most bars are, and it is very up and down, especially towards I'm looking towards 26th, 27th.
So we're actually looking at 51 computer runs, and this is the overall.
The overall output.
Yeah, I just couldn't think of the word then.
Yeah, it's the graphical output. I'm looking at that thick blue line, not the thin blue line, because that's a comedy from back in the 90s or 90s.
Yeah, Ron Atkinson,
Correct him on the...
again,
so that blue line gives you an idea of what the average is of each.
Yeah.
Of all the runs. It's very...
So but here, midnight, you've got temperature down to minus 2.8, and yet your top one's 11.8. That's about 14-degree temperature difference for the 28th of December there. So let me scroll through actually to midday on Christmas Day, and you've got a low of 3.7 or up to 11.6. And that's what you call quite a scatter there, even though we're just coming about a week away. Let's look at the same one. Let's head further south. Let's have a look towards Kent, down in the southeast. We'll do the same again, then we'll go further north. So midday again on this for the ECMWF. The lowest one showing 5.6 and your highest is 12.1.
There's nothing really, like I say, there's nothing really remarkable about the charts going into Christmas. There were, like we were saying a couple of weeks ago, they were throwing out some really random cold plunges, weren't they? They were bringing -10, -15 in, but we never really take note at that point. Then last week, it was still there. But I think that as you get closer to the time with the GFS, it becomes a bit more reliable. Same
So
with the ECM.
Midlothian in Scotland, again, the lowest one showing 2 degrees and the top one showing 13.1.
Silly.
Let's go back to the West Midlands and have a look at the pressure.
So that's a bit more. I was going to say so even that's plenty of scatter, but I'd expect that further out.
We've got one up here at 1,041, and we've got a lowest one at 990.
Still quite highish pressure, not deep. Yeah.
So it seems a lot of play for. As I said, my heart's telling me no.
My heart's not with it for a.
I started to think that in the last couple of days, to be honest. I think since Friday.
Yeah, it's just gone wild. Like the Atlantic, like Michael was just saying, there's more incursions more than prolonged spells. So like a day or two of cooler weather, then the warmer weather comes back again, and lower and higher and lower and higher. It keeps alternating. Typical winter pattern, really.
Look at this on the 850. The top one we've got a top one there showing 12.7 at 1,500 feet, and the lowest one showing minus 4.9.
1,500 meters. I've actually put a community post from NetWeather on the private chat on the green room.
Yeah.
Just to explain what the different heights are. 500 HPA is 5,700 meters, so around about 16,000 feet. 850s, around about 1,500 meters, so about 4,500 feet. Somewhere along them lines. I'm getting tired.
Yeah. What time is it? 9 o'clock already.
Yeah.
Right. One more thing. When I have a look at the GFS, then we'll do one more thing on the Facebook as well from last week's poll. We'll have a look at it in just a moment, then we'll head off. Let's have a look at the latest on the stratosphere at 30 HPA. Because it was showing signs of warming, so I've not looked at this myself. Again, I've not looked at any of the charts released since Thursday, Friday. So am I still showing that on the screen there yet?
Yeah, it's still showing.
Just close that. There we go. So this is the latest in the stratosphere at 30 HPA. Yeah, if I said HBK then, that's wrestling. HPA.
Well, Shawn Michaels.
He's just a sexy boy. So North Pole's roughly around about, give or take, around about here, would you say? So we're looking down from the North Pole.
Yeah, North Pole's right in the middle. So, like I was saying earlier, a bit of a displaced PV. Around about where you were. Yeah.
Yeah, so obviously we've got a bit of warming towards the Pacific side. So what we need, we're looking for a southern stratospheric warming, is these colours to be more like in the reds, really. Then for that to head more over towards the North Pole, so around about here. So we're looking for like deep reds into here. So we've got a bit of a warming towards the Pacific side. So let's see what happens with that warming. Is it trying to displace the PV or not? It just remains warm. Normally, over the years, we'll just see this blue expanding right across the northern hemisphere. But really, this year it's been quite a small area, really, hasn't it?
It's very displaced. Hasn't been like locked in.
Not a normal winter for it, really.
No, it might be El Nino. But you can see that colder air leaking more towards the mid-latitudes.
Yeah. We've seen a lot of stuff. Start seeing a bit of blue, actually, but lower.
Yeah, I mean, like...
That's what normally said. This top half normally is all mostly covered in blue.
Yeah, usually like around Newfoundland, Canada, Alaska, Russia, Siberia, them areas, top end of maybe even into China as well. They're always locked in with the PV. But as you can see there, it's getting displaced and disjointed.
So it's central runabout here.
Yeah, that's when they named that Storm was looking to move in on New Year's. New Year's
Yeah,
Eve.
really. Yeah. They're not seeing a sudden stress about warming. They're just seeing a warming,
Yeah,
trying to get to the pole, but not quite making it.
yeah, it's just displacing the PV. That could even like I don't know the word. 'Cause
Intensify.
the warming stretches it, doesn't it? That warming
Yeah.
stretches it out, so
So
it
let's
might
have a look at
lose it.
this morning's run as well. See if it's showing completely
Yeah,
different or
it
similar.
might even end up losing the PV and getting it re-established over the pole. It's done that before, a long time ago though. A few years ago, since like the PV ended early due to warming.
So again, this is taking up warming towards Canada, isn't it?
But it's got that secondary bit on the outer, so it's kind of pushing it. It really loses it, doesn't it? It really like loses its intensity and like leaks out.
It's just definitely not a normal winter. For
Yeah, it's not
it's
behaving
not as
normally.
widespread as it normally is. So no signs of sudden stratospheric warming. Normally, they're most likely to occur around about January, really. If we do get one, it's not always a guarantee, but it's something that we do look out for. Then again, we might not get anything at all.
Nothing at all. I mean, hopefully by Thursday, we'll have more of a nailed on forecast for you. But as it stands at the moment, yeah, there's just nothing. It's just Atlantic driven, typical winter weather, really.
Yeah.
High out to the west, lows incur, trying to trespass on our territory, so to speak. Yeah, so unfortunately, we haven't got much to say, have we, Michael?
Not on that.
No, the banner's still going at the bottom for Thursday.
It was.
It was, but now it's gone. So yeah, hopefully on Thursday we'll have a good nailed on forecast for Christmas and possibly into the new year as well.
Yeah. Just one more thing to look
Yeah,
at before we go is the poll that was started last Sunday.
yes.
So let me just turn that banner off just for a moment.
Oh,
So last week, I asked, do you think snow will fall on Christmas Day in the UK? And 71% of you said no. 28% said yes, but only over the Scottish Highlands, and 1% said yes.
Oh.
Can I click further into that?
Into the outreaches.
So I'll just see if just hoping it was just going to show me the.
You got darts update there, mate.
Oh yes, I don't want to know about that at the moment.
Nope, I haven't even been watching it, to be fair. So look at the comments, see what people have said. Go back onto post, see what various people have been saying.
Yep.
Interesting to see. Andy Stones. All comments. I think that's all there is. Most recent. Yeah. Yeah. There's only two, unfortunately.
Yeah. I swear I could actually look into this even further and like how many people said what.
I think if you click on if you click on that, it might tell you who voted, or on that where it says 71%. And it has that little arrow. There you go.
There we are. So 30 people said no. So 30% of people said no, we're not going to have snow on Christmas Day. 28%, so that would be 12 people. I've just spotted a familiar name there.
Oh, yeah. These are the ones that voted yes, but only over the Scottish Highlands. You could be right.
And no one said yes. So how do you get 1% from 0?
Unless there's an odd number between the two. I don't know. I think it's just Facebook trying to be generous. Make sure no one loses.
Give us a bit of hope.
Yeah, a little bit of optimism.
So I should be able to end that. I'm able to close that off.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know about deleting it. Turn off commenting and all that. But yeah, end poll. Should be able to. Yep, you've unpinned a post from featured. I mean, usually you can end the poll anyway, or poll options.
Turn off notifications for this post.
There we go.
There we go.
So, yeah.
So that's it. If you want to start Christmas, not convinced.
No, I'm not convinced either. And I'm sure our special guest on Thursday might not be convinced either.
Yes, we'll see. Well, we can see what happens between now and Thursday. A lot can change in weather prediction between now and Thursday with the models.
It can indeed. And yeah, it's 9:10 now. And I think we'll call it a night until Thursday. I think it's a simulcast. I was going to say, is it also being broadcast on Gav's channel as well?
I'll see what I'll try to find a way.
Yeah,
it's up to Gav really, but there's a way of doing it. But I need to find out how to look into.
Get on the case for Gav anyway, unless it's recorded and then he can put it on his channel. One or the other. There's the
there's Rudolph.
I've got my elf top on underneath as well. Underneath the thing. So, yeah.
So thank you for watching. That's it for me and Paul tonight. If Liz is feeling better, we'll have Liz as well, and obviously we'll have Gav as well for the Christmas special on Thursday the 21st from 7:30. A bit earlier than normal, but 7:30.
Yep, make sure you're there, guys. Be there or be square. And
depends what shape you are, really. Christmas we could be round.
Could be a snowflake. Right. Anyway, I'll say good night from him.
And it's good night from him. Well, I've took my finger off.
Anyway, take care, guys. And good night and see you on Thursday for the Christmas special.
Yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see you later. Ta-ta for now.